Dear students, in this unit we will study that how genetic variation make evolution, or genetic variation are the main responsible for the evolution of different species. Now, genetic variation, it's an important force in evolution as it allows natural selection to increase or decrease frequency of alleles which is already present in a given population. Now, genetic variation is advantageous to a population because it enables some individuals to better adapt to an environment while maintaining the survival of that population. Now, as we are aware that evolution is a process by which population of organisms change over generations, and genetic variations underlying these changes are actually the main reason of the evolution. Now, these genetic variation can arise from gene variants, which we also call them mutations, and these genetic variations they alter the gene activity or portion of the function. It introduces different traits in an organism. Now, the more genetic variation that exists in a given population, the greater is their opportunity for evolution to take place. As the number of gene loci that are variable increases in a population, and as the number of alleles at each locus becomes greater, the likelihood of growing that some allele will change in frequency at the expense of their alternates. Now, because a population potential for evolving is determined by its genetic variation, these evolutionists are very much interested in discovering the extent of such variation in natural population. Mean, for any trait, how many alleles are present in a given population. Now, genetic variation is important source of evolution. Evolution relies on the genetic variation that is passed down from one generation to the next. Favorable characteristics, which in the form of various genetic variants, they are selected for survive and are passed on to the fittest subpopulation of that population, and this is known as natural selection. Now, these genetic variants result in different forms or allele of one gene. For example, if we look at the color of the eye, people with blue eye, they have one allele of a gene for that eye color, whereas the people with the brown eyes, they have a different allele of the same gene. So different color of the eye can resulted due to the presence of different alleles of the same genes, and these all genetic variation, they form the basis for the evolution.